Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Kasari, and today, what you're watching right now is me stealthing the Car Shop Heist on Overkill. For my... I don't know, this is my, like, 7th attempt or something. I tried recording this video, what do you call it? I have no idea. For my first time, basically, trying to go in blind, not knowing what the hell to do, and trying to pull through and succeed. But in the end, ultimately I've failed every single time. Now, I did do it, the attempt before this one, with a friend of mine in co-op, off screen, just so I knew what to do and stuff like that. But, yeah, this time around, I actually got it. Now, if you haven't realized, this is voiceover, so I'm just watching my own gameplay and talking over it, instead of actually commentating live, but, you know, shit happens. The reason being is because concentration, that's why. I really need to pay attention to stuff, and, me babbling on while I try play something that demands my undivided attention, yeah, it's, you know, I really need to, play without live commentation for me to do that. So currently what I'm doing is I enter through the right-hand side. It's usually my, my go-to place to try figure out, not figure it out, but, you know, try, enter the, building. So I'm just trying to freaking point out these guards, nearly get spotted by one, and, try to just make my way into the building. That's all I try and do. The real bitch thing is, behind that door that's just behind the guard on the left, sometimes there's a camera there, like, inside, so I shoot that, I wait for a guard to get called over because, well, one of the cameras aren't working. I take him out and bag him later on, but, yeah. So, the first time I played this heist, a car shop, right? So I was like, okay, fine, you know, car heist, yada, yada, yada. But when I got the keys and Bane was like, get in and fucking drive, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So you'll see that at the very end of the heist, once I plant the C4 and do things, but, yeah. So right here, I think I figure out that the bank manager is sitting on that seat there. And that is, well, for me at least, one of the better places, because he can spawn out front on the second floor, talking with people. He can be inside the other office, isolated on the second floor, right near the staircase. He can be roaming around. He could be in the storage room for some apparent reason. Not the storage room where the keys are, the, another one in the corner, near the front window. And, yeah. So I think this is where I murder people. Just those two, that's it. That guy gets alerted, but, you know, whatever, right? So I try bag her so no one, sees her at least. I make my way over to the guard.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Over.
And I answer the pager. What I talked about before about the camera inside that hallway where I entered into the building, I don't think there was a camera there. The door was just open, but sometimes there was. I've played this heist so many times, so many attempts, that, it's, kind of all mixed together into one mush, but right now, my concern is that guard. And I do eventually move him out. So right now I'm just trying to figure out whether all the... So David Misler or something or other. I'm trying to find the computer, start hacking it, and then I'll just move the body. But turns out the motherfucker was downstairs. The piece of shit guy was working downstairs. The new IT dude. So just double check the name. David Misler. Because apparently there was another David. Okay. So, yeah, just try quickly figure out if that was the name there. It wasn't. And I think this is where I, open up that door down here. There you go. And, try and make my way downstairs to the second computer lab. It really, really shits me that there's a second computer lab. No one's down here, which made it extremely easy for me. And I figured out the more doors you opened, the more you screw yourself later on. Try not to open doors in this heist. Aside from the 2 doors that I opened outside on the other side of the building when I came in, like, open those up. But that door there, this one here that I just walked through, no, just try not to. The reason why I opened it is because I quickly wanted to gain access to the computer lab without going all the way around the building, which would have taken longer. But ultimately, the way I've done this is, I'd say pretty flawless, actually. Really, really nice. Now, this is me trying to open a goddamn dumpster with my crappy frame rate. I don't know why, but Payday 2 likes to have a dip in frame rate every now and then. Mostly because I think it's because probably I'm using fraps to record with, but yeah, so at this point I'm trying to like just waltz right in, try to figure out the computer. Turns out it's this one right here. So happy. Now at this point I think I just guard like this miniature area, this tiny ass area. I just try guard it. So that's person. Kind of just resupplying body bags. I've got perks which allow me to carry one extra body bag. It helps so goddamn much. Having that one extra body bag helps a shit ton, you have no idea. Okay, so that's a guard. I basically just take him out because, you know, why not? I mean, you have to. The guards are coded. I swear, they are fucking coded. As soon as you hack the computer, they come one by one to this computer lab and funnel their way through into your bullets because you're guarding the place because you don't want them to, you know, set off the alarm and shit because, you know, computer's being hacked or whatever. But, yeah, you know. I just guard this place. I basically just wait it out. That's all I do. Do. See, yeah, like, I'm talking as if I'm actually playing the game, but, you know. So I'm afraid that guy's walking in, but he just makes his way around, so I'm not afraid of that by any sort. The storage room I figured out was upstairs, because the door right behind, okay. I'm not sure where, but just outside that door there, against the wall, right behind, or in the showroom. I'm not sure if you can even look at it, but those... Alright, so yeah, where my laser was pointed just then, right at that, like, wall in the center of the building, yeah. If the storage room is there, it makes it incredibly easy. So I was careful here. I was trying not to break glass while while trying to take that guard out. Otherwise, I would have fucked myself over so much. You have no idea how many times I was playing with randoms on PC on this game. And every time we took out a guard or the manager or something like that, because we always shot them just to bag them. Like, we didn't tie him down because it's just quicker. I know we lose money, but we've got the skills and the perks to minimize the costs, but you have no idea how many times I've shot the manager or something with my Car 4 that's heavily modified for concealment, and I did a burst fire, the first bullet got him, second bullet got him, and then as he, like, did the whole, like, twist and fall over deal, then the third bullet hit glass and shattered, and oh god, it was terrible. But, yeah, so I make my way outside through the other side of the building now, and make my way out. And this is where I get C4, and this is where the fun begins, actually. Now, around here is where I had to pause the game for a little bit, because I had to, do a quick thing with my iPad. I had to charge it, because, you know, baby brother wanted to use it and stuff like that, so I had to make it ready for him. But, yeah, I had to take a quick look at Jacket and Bonnie there, because I hadn't seen those characters before. As in, like, NPC-wise, like, leaning against the van and stuff. I hadn't seen them. So, I want to take a quick look, and, you know, they look kind of cool. Jacket looks especially cool, though, because he looks, like, iconic sort of thing. But I love Wolf. I love him. Not literally, but, you know, I love him as a character. He just shouts and screams at stuff, and, you know, he's, like, he's unseen as well in the Payday 2, what do you call it, the web series as well. You don't see his face, which is kind of nice. Don't mind me, I'm kind of opening up a packet of chocolate here. I just want to, I want to eat while I watch stuff. I like to eat. Eating's fun. And eating is love, eating is life. So I'm planting the last of the C4 at the moment. One more left. See, I can play. This is 8 minutes and 30 seconds already. Oh yeah, look at this. That's it. The camera's already ticking, so it's alright. I don't care at this point. Yep. I missed the keys. I fucking missed the keys. Alright, quick way down, shoot the glass, drop down, shoot this. And then I get in the car, and I fucking go. Yep. So, at this point, I'm quite happy with myself. I was like, I'm so fucking happy. I've got 1 minute 40 seconds left. I can totally make the 1 kilometer drive. So goddamn cool. The tips for this is, slow down when you're going around bends and corners. I swear, this car will skid like a motherfucker. It will skid. Just be careful, you'll get used to it. If you're playing keyboard mouse, you'll get used to it a little bit with the A and D keys, but if you're using like an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One controller, driving is going to be simple, because you got an analog stick to mess around with. But yeah, I'm just trying to be careful, trying to be a little cautious while I drive this thing. I'm so happy that they implemented this into the game, though. So happy. Because I saw a comment on a YouTube video, and it was basically like, Overkill, you've added this to a heist. Now I would like you to create an entire map with all the heists implemented into it, and basically you go from location to location, heisting every place. And if you heist a place, get in the car or van and leave, and you get fucked up, it's like an escape mission. It's like you're trapped in the park and you gotta like shift the bags to another van and sort of thing. That's what happens in the pro jobs, by the way, if you fuck up in between days. But yeah, so I thought that was a good idea, but it's like a lot of simple things put together into one big like world, because each thing is its separate deal in Payday 2. But that idea puts everything together, stitches everything together in one flawless cycle, sort of thing. But yeah, that's kind of fun. So yeah, this is the end of it. If you like what you've seen, please leave a like. If ever you'd like to see more, subscribe if you want to see me gaming and other stuff. And I shall be doing the casino heist and the Hoxton Revenge heist very soon. Goodbye.